Reddit is not taking the victory of Donald Trump well. This happened a few days ago, but it was so good I thought I had to cover it. So Reddit, for anyone who doesn't know, is a series of message boards across various different subjects. And one of those subjects is, of course, politics. And politically, Reddit is a very left-wing place. As the Redditors themselves will tell you, you can quite easily find posts like this. Why is 80% of Reddit so heavily left-leaning? Why is Reddit so overwhelmingly left-wing? Why is Reddit so overwhelmingly left-wing and anti-work? I wonder. Why are the majority of Redditors okay with censorship? I can't imagine. It must be something to do with them being left-wing. But they're insane, and they have formed a massive echo chamber for themselves. Well, I say massive, it's pretty big, but it's not that big. And when academics go and have a look at Reddit, for example, you can find this paper on ResearchGate, a characterization of political communities on Reddit. What do they find? We find that left-leaning communities use derogatory language less often than right-leaning communities, but are more focused on news sources reflecting their own political leaning. Right. So basically, they read left-wing news sources, they stay within the boundaries of political correctness, and they don't listen to what the right has to say. And I'm not really that surprised, because when the right gets any kind of foothold on Reddit, such as with the Donald, which was created in 2015 when Trump announced that he was running for president of the United States of America, people weren't happy. And in 2020, it was banned for violating Reddit rules on harassment and targeting, whatever that is supposed to mean. But the point is, there really isn't much of a right-wing presence on Reddit, and everyone knows it. And the right-wing presence that is allowed on Reddit is very milquetoast, shall we say? Very centre-right. And there are people who have noticed, wow, there seem to be a lot of crazy communists who actually want violence. I mean, take some of these posts, for example. This is a valid reason to riot. Don't know what it's in response to, but while legally I can't advocate for vandalism, the houses of every Republican in the Tennessee Congress is a valid target with publicly available addresses. I'm not saying you all should burn the Republicans' houses down, just if you did, I would approve. Right, okay. But at least they're not using mean, hurty words that are some kind of progressive tripwire and render you as a racist or a bigot or something like that. But burning down congressmen's houses, that's fine. Can we give violence a chance? Peace sure isn't working. It's only a matter of time until the GOP seeks to seize power with guns. Why would they need to do that since they keep winning elections? Tell Biden to get those drones in the air. Right, so they want Biden drone striking Republicans. I see. Violence is the answer. Evil of this magnitude has never been dispelled without blood in the streets. It's the only way. Wow, okay, well, I mean, honestly, I personally like it when they just come out and say these things. But that's mental. These people are mental. Reddit is a mental place. I personally don't use Reddit because I'm not nearly left-wing enough to be allowed to use Reddit. But there is a Twitter account called Reddit Lies, which I definitely recommend you should follow if you want to know about the crazy things happening on Reddit. And they noticed that, in fact, people of Reddit did not take Donald Trump's victory very well at all. And in fact, there was a massive meltdown over it. So I thought, just for the fun of it, we would go through some of the best bits. So this is one of my favourites, I have to say. First one, front and centre. Some Redditor walking past a Trump Tower in Chicago, quote, bearing a swastika on election day. Now, it's been a few years since I was at school. It's been a few years since we studied World War II. But I'm not sure that's what a swastika is. I actually think that might just be people who have got lights on in the building, essentially at random. But well done for giving them the finger. Fuck you, Nazis, and your swastika light show. Just, how deranged do you have to be? How deranged? I mean, you have just got to be baked in this echo chamber for years at this point to look at that and go, yeah, no, I think that's a swastika. Screw you, Nazis, right? Then you have their opinions of the Latinos who vote for Trump. And this, it is very much mask off, but there's a sense of ownership that the white Redditor has towards minorities. They feel the minority belongs to them. And as soon as they start getting uppity, they're not happy, right? One of them, quote, I hope they all get deported. I intend on laughing in their faces when he has them rounded up and deported. Jesus Christ. Well, they won't be voting here again. When they're on the cattle cars headed to the border, we'll see how they feel. I don't think Trump is just going to deport every Mexican from the United States. I think he might actually just deport the illegal ones. There are legally Mexicans in the United States who are legal citizens. This is obviously news to these people. I guess I'm free not to feel empathy for any of them. Oh, right. So, your boundless tolerance and empathy can actually be rescinded the second someone does something politically that you don't like. Very interesting. I hope he deports them first. I hope he deports their family members. Just very kind of you. They envy and strive to be the rich white guy. Who doesn't want to be a rich guy? I don't know whether they're striving to be white, but I'm sure they are thinking, if I move to the United States, maybe I can make lots of money and become a rich dude. That would be great. Maybe Trump was right. Most Latinos are garbage. Trump never said that. But again, you wouldn't know because you're just in this echo chamber and you just have no idea why they would do that. Anyway, nice, very compassionate. That's the be kind wing of politics. Then you've got a Redditor having a conversation with their grandmother, who voted for Trump. And so they're like, go to hell. You voted for a convicted rapist. Stop playing the victim. It's like, listen, Jack, I just don't see it that way. I'm sorry I upset you. This is from the H3H3 Discord, Reddit. So again, you can see the kind of people that they're cultivating. This is gold. Delete your period apps now. Women will be targeted for missed periods. Delete your account. Get your data purged. You will be targeted if you menstruate. I'm not even sure what they think is going to happen. I assume this is something to do with The Handmaid's Tale. So, but that doesn't make sense because obviously women miss their periods if they're pregnant. There are other reasons that women can miss their period, obviously, but I imagine the most common one is you're pregnant. So, if you were having periods, if it was a Handmaid's Tale thing, maybe there'd be JD Vance bursts in and goes, right, you're fertile, and then drags them off to the breeding camps or whatever they think is going to. I honestly don't know. I was going to say it doesn't make any sense, but of course it doesn't make any sense. I'm starting to think Reddit might be an echo chamber that is completely disconnected from the majority of this country. Really, you think, just I don't know, man. I deleted all my period apps. I don't know what to tell you. I keep coming to these subs hoping to read replies from actual Trump supporters, only to find anti-Trump people participating. I'd really like to hear it from the MAGA mouths. Come on, Trump voters, say something. We would legitimately try to understand this shit. Yeah, well, I guess if the Trump subreddit didn't get deleted, that would be way more easy to do, right? But again, why are Redditors so left-wing? Why are they so pro-censorship? Where are all the Trump supporters? Why is it that we are totally disconnected from the rest of the country and millions and millions and millions of people vote the other way to us and we have no idea, we have no theory of mind for them. We can't comprehend how they view the world and we can't even speak to them on the platform that we use because they were all deplatformed from it. Like, incredible. It's such an incredible collection of individual events that these Redditors do not put together. You get posts like this, and I don't know that this isn't a troll. It's hard to believe this is real. Now, the thing is, this might be real. Oh, I know you're thinking, no, I've been on the internet long enough. I'm well aware what a parody of a progressive looks like, but these people do still actually exist. So, my wife's boyfriend voted for a dictator. I'm sick. I haven't touched my Nintendo Switch in almost 2 hours. This can't be true. This can't be real. This has to be a fake, right? As the title says, my wife's boyfriend voted for a fascist dictator, aka Trump. I campaigned for Kamala. This can't be real. This can't be real. This can't be real. But I don't know that it's not real. That's the problem, right? Like, I say, oh, this can't be real. But actually, it could be real. Of course, the next thing you need to do is arm yourselves. Yes, I thought you guys were against guns. You were like, we need to ban the guns. Oh, I suppose this is liberal gun owners. So what are you going to do? But threats of violence, it's time. We tried playing nice. I urge everyone to find every Trumper you know. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm pretty sure, I mean, again, this could be like a false flag. Right? This could be someone from 4chan posting this and being like, "Oh, look what these Redditors are posting." Who knows? Now I know how the Jews felt during the Holocaust. Oh, Jesus. Bro, come on now. Come on now. Donald Trump is just going to be locking up the women for having missed their periods. It's not quite as bad as the Jews in the Holocaust, is it? Suicide hotlines flooded. We're sorry for the wait. We're experiencing high demand for LGBTQI+ support and I'm connecting you to a national crisis counsellor. God damn it, man. Just these people need to get off the internet. They just need to get off the internet. I'm divorcing my wife over the election from our adulting. We have 2 kids. Trump won again, and my wife, who has watched me preach endlessly about Kamala and decency and, basic human rights, voted for him again. This morning, she actually stuck a Trump 2024 bump sticker on the minivan. Our poor kids ride around in that thing. Man, I mean, I don't like people breaking up the relationships over politics. And here's another one. But this is a woman breaking up with a boyfriend. So, could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. At least they don't have kids. But I mean, that's just... Again, get off of Reddit. Get off of Reddit. What are you doing? You're in an insane echo chamber and you believe things that just aren't true and you have no idea what the other side believes. Stop it. How did this happen? Kamala Harris was the strongest candidate the Dems have ever run, even stronger than Obama. I just... Try and imagine what that person believes. Like, try and imagine what they think in their daily life. Like, try and imagine how much time they spend on Reddit. Of course, the stupid American working class voted for Trump because they want to hurt themselves. And apparently, all the people who said that Kamala wasn't popular were banned. So, what a shock. What a shock. Yes, you have the Reddit witches. The Reddit witches are quite famous at this point because they keep trying to hex Donald Trump and it didn't work. Apparently there are powerful forces defending the president from the, what I'm going to guess are inexperienced or incompetent Reddit witches. I can't believe it didn't work. Started freaking out, so I decided to pull some tarot cards. I pulled 2x both times she wins. Let's see if I'm right. Well, Mu Deng predicted it better than you did. I might do a video on that. The weird portents of Trump's victories. Can't get the election denial that's sprouting up. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. Seems really sketchy. 45 million new voters registered. Over the top record-breaking early voting. Maybe the Republicans were just motivated because of what they perceived to have happened in 2020. Even more so considering Trump's declining popularity. Have they really? Have they really? I suppose the Republicans were just in charge of all the mechanisms of the vote, and they decided to steal it for Trump. Redditors are begging Biden to snipe away the Republican majorities. Yes. Why doesn't Biden just shoot Trump? I mean, the answer might well be because it looks like Biden may have voted for Trump, actually. He seemed to be very happy to see Donald Trump, didn't he? In that meeting. They look like old friends. It's like, okay, that's weird. You know, like Biden's having a sort of King Theoden moment where, oh, wait, I don't have to be under the spell. Get out, worm tongue. Oh, thank God you're back, Gandalf the Orange. Okay. Oh, no, they're not happy with Zuma men. Right, okay. But as you can see, it goes on and on and on. And, I don't want to labour the point, but they're not happy at all